Yeah, they need to change the voice of this meeting is being recorded. What do you think, Afrojack?
Recording in progress.
Yeah, they gotta change her voice. It needs to be a way different voice, I feel like.
Yeah, or you could just record with OBS. I've been streaming recently and like working with OBS. You can just screen capture your entire screen and it doesn't give any messages.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You've gotten savvy during this crazy little COVID
Yeah, it's
virtual
very
time.
interesting. Like when you start becoming a producer, then you become like a full nerd to understand how the computer works. And then once you get like successful, you stop with all the nerd stuff. You only do like the bare necessity, and everyone else does all the technical mumbo jumbo. And then later, how you say, like now with COVID, like you have to try new things. So I started streaming to figure out Discord, had to figure out OBS, had to figure out GAMs, Elgato capture cards, all this difficult stuff, but fun.
What you are speaking to me is clearly Japanese. I have no idea what you're
Okay,
saying.
yeah.
But
Well,
listen, all I know is that you have very good English. When did you learn English, and how did you bring that into your life?
well, you're actually in 15 years, you're the first one to ever ask me this. So I used to play a lot of video games when I was young, and in Holland, I grew up in Holland. On television, everything is English with subtitles. So a lot of European countries like Germany, France, Italy, Spain, like they resub everything. So you see people speaking English, but you hear Spanish or French. In Holland, they keep everything English, just with Dutch subtitles. So it makes you learn very quickly. And
What's a
then,
good
of course, when I
what's some of the
started touring,
yeah, yeah, yeah. What's some of the video games you played? Like what like since you have the English version of them, was it like how far back do we go? Do we go Sonic, Mario, like what era?
well, of course, Sonic and Mario didn't have that much text in it, but there were games like Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy VII was one of the first ones on the PlayStation. Metal Gear Solid, like these games had gigantic
Oh, Metal Gear
storylines.
Solid.
It was
Dude,
like watching a movie.
Oh, I have not heard Metal Gear Solid since like I don't know, 2002, probably.
Well, yeah, I don't remember how old I was, but like I was a kid, and I'm from '87, so that's an old game. But I think that's how I got most of my English.
Where are you right now in the world?
Right now I'm in Belgium. We just I was on vacation with my wife. Well, not really vacation. We were supposed to go on vacation,
Yeah.
so we planned to go to Mykonos, Montenegro, and France, Monaco. And then like people saw we're going on vacation, so they called like, "Yo, can you DJ?" It's like, well, I'm not really prepared. Like I didn't prepare any music. There's no show, nothing. But I love DJing, so I'll
No, you're
DJ.
no,
So
you're
I did.
you're on vacation. Don't work, Afrojack.
It's hobby, you know. So I got to finally DJ again after 2 years for people. So it was amazing. Mykonos and Monaco. Two little shows, like 300 people or something, but it was amazing to be able to DJ again. So I
Oh my
cannot
God.
wait. Like you in America are already going crazy. I'm still waiting to get my O1 so I can go back and go crazy.
We're going a little
Working
too
on it.
crazy. We're going a little too crazy, if you ask me. But that's another story for another
Doesn't
day.
look like it when I see the videos of Zed and Tiesto and like Say My Name, like they're playing everywhere for these massive crowds. I'm like, wow, I really need to get my visa again.
So back to the traveling thing. I know you've been everywhere. You're one of the biggest, artists in the world globally. Since your songs are everywhere. What is the one place that is on your list that you have never been?
Actually, Kenya.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, yeah,
Can you pronounce it? Kenya,
yeah,
Kenya.
Kenya, yeah,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I've never been there, and I've heard it's like completely booming right now, like growing up crazy. So I would love to go there one day. Never been
Awesome.
there.
All right, so we're trying to get you back over here. There's a Vegas festival that's happening. It's as of right now, and we want you to come over. But it's taken a while for you to come back over because of the regulations and all that stuff. When you come back over, what's the one American thing that you need to do? Like, what's like when you come visit the States? Is there
I'm
like
going to
something?
Disneyland.
Is that right?
Yes, for sure. I will go
Okay.
to Disneyland.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to Las Vegas and do all the Las Vegas classic things. Like everything that you see in
Shows,
the Hangover movies,
gamble.
like all this
Yeah.
stuff. Yes. Gambling clubs, strip clubs, everything.
Yep.
Like I've not been in Las Vegas in what now? 2.5 years or something.
Yeah.
It's I miss it.
Oh my God, it's been so long.
The
Well,
American
dude,
dream.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the American dream. Strip clubs. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Um, Congratulations on Hero. You know that we've been banging it since day one. What's the reaction been like worldwide from that song?
It's been insane. It's been like for me and for David also. It's been like a relaunch of the dance thing. So it's amazing timing. We got very lucky with everything reopening and Hero getting launched at the same time, and it's the start. And I tell you honestly, like I've been thinking about this for a while, but like I really wanna like do an album, and I think Hero is like the start of the story of the album. But this is an idea. This is not nothing physical yet, but this is definitely something I want to do. I'm also very inspired to see how Kanye is going way over the top with his Donda release, like with the stadium and everything, doing listening parties and then still changing it, like completely against industry standard, just going with it. It's very inspiring.
Well, Chicago is a big Kanye town, obviously. Are you a big
Oh yeah, of
Kanye guy?
course.
Are you a big
Oh.
Kanye guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be something that was very easy to say. Then it's like, yo, maybe don't say it out loud. And now it's cool again. But I've always been a fan. Like he did the movie Runaway.
Yeah.
I think the movie was called Runaway. It's like a 40-minute video, like music video of the album, and that was very dope. I always felt like when you present music or you present a brand or whatever, like you got to do something extra, and he's always been very extra.
Yeah, it's the old cliche like outside of the box, and I feel you're very similar to that. You like to think outside the box. You don't want to just do the same thing. You want to do something a little bit different. Um,
Exactly.
so talking about Kanye, um, who is on your collab like bucket list? Who's out there in the world that you would say like one, two, three, four? Like these are the four people that if given the
Well,
opportunity,
definitely, I think definitely Kanye would be on top of that list.
number one. Okay. Yeah.
Uh, I don't know, like more artists like that, like Imogen Heap,
Who?
Imogen Heap, female
Does
artist. Like
not sound
the
familiar.
people that know her are like, of course we know her, and if you don't know, like, what's that name?
I'm gonna get killed on
No,
social media for not knowing her, by the way.
yeah,
Yeah,
probably no. So Imogen Heap, definitely.
Okay.
Um, Let me think some other out of the box artists. Uh, I would love to do something weird with Dua Lipa, like something dope. Instead of like she had such a train of monster hits like in a row, but they were always like right on the spot. I would love to see her like do something that's not right on the spot, but like surprising. Like maybe a hip hop record or something. I think that would be like who could imagine like how we did Hey Mama back with David and Nicki Minaj and BB Rexha, something like that. But then with Dua Lipa, that would be dope. And I have to bump Kanye down one spot because I think my all time favorite collaborator would definitely be Max Martin.
I mean, yes,
Did you
absolutely.
see what he did? Did you see what he did with the weekend?
It's
Like
unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Max Martin is whatever the next thing above genius is he.
I don't know.
Because
It's definitely my favorite all time producer and songwriter.
oh, so
Like
good.
by far. But especially like lately seeing what he's done with The Weeknd, like Save Your Tears has been one of my favorites. I think it's my favorite song of the year. And like every time I hear it, it sounds fresh. It never sounds like, oh, there's that song again. It's like there's so much happening in it.
Yeah.
And like also to see how he gets the artist out of the artist, like when The Weeknd was The Weeknd, he was like able The Weeknd. And then when Max came in, he became The Weeknd. Same thing with a lot of other artists.
This
So
new track, too, that he's got is fire too. Take my breath. It's very,
I
very
have to
80s.
listen to it yet, but I'm sure I'm gonna hear it for the rest of the year.
I think, yeah, you probably will. If you turn on a radio station, you will. Um, have you ever surprised an audience, like done like a guest appearance? I mean, you just talked about when you were on vacation, but is there ever a time when, because I love being like in front of a crowd and watching music, and then all of a sudden it's like, Eminem was performing at Lollapalooza, and then all of a sudden he's like, ladies and gentlemen, Rihanna. Was there ever a time when all of a
Oh,
sudden
really?
Afrojack came out?
Oh,
Oh
wait,
yeah.
did Eminem close off Lollapalooza?
This was back like, I don't know, like 5 years ago, six
Oh,
years
I
ago.
thought this
Yeah.
year. Like, wait,
No,
that's
no, 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 no,
I
no.
would have watched that live stream. Wow.
Yeah.
No, but actually, funnily enough, so Martin Garrix is a very influential DJ right now, of course, and a very good friend of mine. He was also on vacation in Mykonos. And he was so excited to see me DJ again, and knowing it's my first gig, he said, "Yo, can I play too?" And then we played together. So our first gig was together after the pandemic. So that's something we're always going to remember.
Can you let
But
can
that
you
was
let a
a
bro-
cool
can you let
surprise
a broski
performance.
can you let a broski know next time so that I can like see this, like witness this? Because that
It's on the Instagram, but these things they don't come prepared. Like it's from the heart.
All right, let's do one word. I know you guys are tight. We talked about this last time, how the whole DJ, producer, EDM world is such a nice knit group of people, and you're all such good people. I'm gonna play a game called One Word. Gonna give you a few artists. You tell me the first word you think of when I say their names. Okay, you ready?
Yes,
David Guetta. One word.
brother,
What is it?
brother,
Garrix.
mini me, and then like not in a bad way, like just like he's younger than me.
No.
Like,
All right. How about Aoki?
hmm, gotta think about that one. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, well, I just say cake, cake,
Yeah, easy one.
easy, cake.
Let's go one more. Let's go Avicii. Avicii.
Uh, genius.
Yep. Right on, dude. Did you ever work with Avicii?
Yes, many times. He was a very dear friend of mine.
Yeah, great guy. Great guy, but you're right, genius. Um,
Definitely.
what's the one song that you, outside of working, like forget about work, you're just like chilling, you're doing your own thing, right? Like
Mhm.
you're going for a jog or whatever. What's the one song or album that you go to that's like your go-to? Because I think everybody kind of has, that's watching this and that's fans of yours, they can go to as like that one album that they can just chill and know every word, and that's their music. What's the one for you?
I think like my favorite album to listen to is that album of that movie Runaway, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's so versatile.
Mhm.
I also like Jesus, but it was like also a little bit dark, maybe a little bit too dark sometimes. But like just for anything, that's a great album.
Sometimes dark is good though.
Yeah, but like when you're like, okay, I'm gonna go for a run, and like you go deep and deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole, like you come home and you forget what happened. Like I don't wanna go in that mood.
For sure. What time is it where you're at right now? Is it late?
It is 12:25.
Okay, so is that late for you? Are you an early riser, or do you like to go to bed late?
So of course I used to go like nonstop from party mode midnight to 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m. even.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And lately, of course, with the pandemic and also having a wife, really changed me more to going to bed like midnight, 1 a.m. Like even now, like I wasn't working. We were actually in bed watching a movie, and I
Mhm.
came out of bed to go do this interview. While normally doing an interview in the middle of the night is fine. Like 4 a.m., I don't know, maybe it's difficult. Midnight is fine. And I was like, yeah, this interview.
Man, dude, I cannot wait to hang in person. It's gonna be so fun. We're gonna do a big thing in Chicago as soon as you're allowed to, and it's
Oof,
gonna be
I cannot
nuts.
wait, man. I think the appointment's in October, and like it's just a matter of getting the stamp. Like everything is already approved
Right.
and stuff. It's just that the consulates are closed due to COVID. So it is
Matter
what
of
it
time.
is.
Matter of time. Any words of advice or anything you want to tell your Chicago audience that's listening to you now that haven't seen you in a minute?
Poof. I will be back soon, and I will come prepared. I'm watching. I'm watching. I'm watching what's going on. I'm doing my homework. I'm gonna make sure that like when I come back, it's not gonna be, oh, there's that guy with the songs from 5 years ago. No, no, no. I'm watching what's happening.
Good. All right, I'm gonna let you go so you can go back to bed. And I just want to let you know, not a sponsor, but we're doing a happy hour here. Have you
Okay.
ever? Are you a Cheez-It fan? Cheez-Its?
No, actually, I'm a. Is it the Reese's Pieces, the peanut butter cups?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm a fan of that. I love peanut butter. You don't understand. In Holland, like it's normal to eat peanut butter on your bread, like every day. So
Every
every
meal or
time,
every day?
every day.
Every day.
Not every meal, but like almost every day. I eat a peanut
Okay.
butter sandwich almost every day of my life. I love it. Peanut butter.
Afrojack, the peanut butter, Reese's peanut butter king. And he's going to be back in Chicago. Dude, it's always an honor chilling with you, bro. And I can't wait to do this in person, man.
Me
Um,
too.
Hero's great. We can't wait to see you and watch it live. And hopefully there's a Vegas show. Hopefully everything comes together. So,
We'll bring a Vegas show to Chicago. How about that?
okay. Okay.
We'll do that.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you soon.
See you soon.